Welcome to Three Bears Gaming. This is Kyle, and I'm going to be playing some Dark Souls for everybody today.
Oot.
Boop. So we have our basic character here. I went ahead and made the character because that face. Because this is probably the most boring part of the entire game. So yeah, decided to do this. I think this is. Oh, we just turned it down really far. Because after playing Layers of Fear, I didn't really know what I was going to play next. I kind of played around with the idea of playing some Fire Emblem, but honestly that didn't sound that fun on stream. It just sounded like a lot of grinding, because that game is a lot of grinding. All of those games are. And I am at least partly serviceable at this game, so let's get started. All right, so we don't need you on screen, thank you. Love that. I'm using a controller, but it still shows the mouse for some reason. Hilarious. So this is the original Dark Souls. I'm playing the PC version, the Prepare to Die edition. And I have beaten this game before. It has been a long time, and I've been meaning to revisit it, so like, this is a great excuse to, especially since I love these series. God, everything is just so dark and depressing. I love it. Nah, it's not that bad. So we have our overarching story starting out here. The eternal flame and the 4 beings who get to inherit the flame. I can't remember if it's 4 or 5 technically.
And found the souls of lords within the flame.
We have our writhing mass Nito,
Nito, the
first of the dead. Gwyn and the Abyss Watchers, I think, is next. Nope. Witch Isolith, the Daughters of Chaos, Witches and Demons. Gotta love them. There's Gwyn.
And his faithful knights.
And then last but not least, Furtive Pigman.
So easily forgotten.
Very easily forgotten. Just a little guy, doesn't really do much.
With the strength of lords, they challenge the gods.
So this game is not very direct on its lore. A lot of the time it leaves it up to you to discover really what's going on and how characters kind of interact. Especially considering a lot of it is just item descriptions. God, I forgot how great the mini movies were in this though.
Thus began
The Age of Fire. Yes. So,
soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
the general idea behind this game is that
Even now,
these lords discovered the souls of lords, which gave them immense power, able to fight the dragons and like to claim their own land. But the fire eventually starts to go out, and in this process, beings are created with the dark sign, which is what it's explaining right here, right now, that are essentially undead. They are characters that are not allowed to die, is the best way to put it, because you can die in the game, but you are resurrected at one of these bonfires, which act as save points as well as like a safe haven in the game. And so these lords are essentially driven insane as the fire starts to fade, And
And in this land,
God, there's just so much lore to go into.
undead
You'll discover it later, but your main character is essentially part of a prophecy that is supposed to collect the four souls, the four Lord souls, and bring them back to the first fire to rekindle it, to begin this like great age again. And the game actually has multiple endings in the fact that you don't necessarily have to do that.
this is your fate.
But here's us. We like Swampware, because we're a pyromancer. And 3, 2, 1, body? Oh, no, makes you wait for it. And there it goes. Thanks. Alright, so let's see how awful my reactions have gotten since the last time I played this, because it has been a good long while since I've played any Souls game. Dungeon cell key, we're getting out of the dungeon. Roll, attack, stamina, use item, but I don't have anything equipped. Dual hand weapon. Okay, hi, big gray demon. Always love that. Guy just will fuck you up if you're not careful. There we go. Okay. Just generally remembering how to do things. Wonderful. Now hold on a second. I thought I started with... Oh, it gives it to me, like, later. That's annoying. So I can't even use the spells yet. Alright. Let's see how much I remember. No, we're not doing that. Do. Oh gosh. Here we have our first bonfire. We will light it. Bonfire lit. Thank you. Thank you. And... oh, right. We do go in here first. This is our first encounter with a big guy, isn't it? There he is. You can see his fat stomach up there. Hi. Hello. It's a nice giant mace you got there. I guess I'm gonna come say hello. Here he comes. Hiya! So as you can see, this guy doesn't take a lot of damage from me. A whole 2. So I can sit here and whack at him all day long. Just always go for the butt, guys. The butt is the place to be under any of these big giant demon guys. God, that jiggle physics, it's kind of disturbing, honestly. But this is going to take me all day if I sit here and do this. So what you're supposed to do is run over to this little hole in the wall and run away from him because the gate closes. He goes, no, this fight is over. There's definitely some strategies to actually kill that guy the first time you meet him. One of them is one of the gifts you can take for your starting item is black fire bombs, which do a lot of damage. And if you get those and use them, it's just a weird light spot. Okay. You can do enough damage to actually kill him with that. We don't want to use that. We're just gonna roll through these. Yes, I would like my stuff, thank you. Okay, so now we have an actual weapon. Now we do damage. Like that much damage. Nice. Alright. Hey dude, you're not looking so good. Alright. Up the stairs and down the stairs. Yeah. Big metal balls. Nobody likes them. They're not very kind. Hello. Oh, you're no hollow. Lose my sanity. It's a very interesting way to put that. I'll die soon and then lose my sanity. To the land of ancient lords. And he gives me the asylum key. Okay. Dang it. I don't know why I keep trying to run like that. So, Shortcut City. Just in case we wanted a bonfire again. I think this door is actually locked now. Yes, I actually have to go through the intended way, but gives you a little shortcut just to be like, hey, just in case you actually got hit by that giant iron ball, we feel kind of bad. Here's a something for you. Oh. Hiya. I forgot about you. Thanks, bye. So these games are definitely supposed to be hard as nails. It helps if you have any knowledge of them whatsoever, because a lot of the difficulty comes from your lack of understanding of what's going on. Whereas, like, hey, if you had just run into this place here, you would have just gotten dunked on by these 3 guys all at once. But I kind of know to hang back a little bit and wait for it, so you can actually kill these guys. There's somebody over here, which is this guy. Do I can parry. Not him though. Yeah, I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna drink some juice real quick, thanks. Alright, I'm gonna drink some juice again. There we go. Of course you don't drop anything. But yeah, this game does have a reputation of being hard, like, pretty difficult. But if you know what you're doing, it's not too terrible. Because the biggest thing is that lack of knowledge. It just... And attack. Okay, I probably should equip the flame, that's fine. Oh. Alright. Oh! I didn't actually know he had a third attack there. Alright. Not as rusty as I thought. That is like the easiest boss in the game though. Like it really is. Alright. Can go back here and I don't really need to rest, so I'm not going to actually. I'm just gonna keep pressing forward. But yes, so this game has a lot of lore to it that's just kind of stuck behind inventory items. So if I go in here and which one is it? There it is. Like, every single item in this game has some sort of little thing to it. Some of them are, like, really telling of certain characters. Here, let me go to a key. So we have things like the dungeon cell key, key to the dungeon of the Undead Asylum to the north, which is the one that I used to get out of my first cell. A mysterious knight, without saying a word, shoved a corpse down into the cell, and on its person was this key. Who was this knight, and what was his purpose? There may be no answers, but one must still forge ahead. So, like, every single item you have has some sort of, like, history to it. And I find that very interesting in this kind of game where it's just kind of like, there's lore everywhere, but you really have to start looking for it for you to actually discover it. Okay, do the annoying guys show up right now, or is that later? Nope, nobody shows up, okay. Which one is it? I know there is an item somewhere off to the side, one of these sides. I guess it doesn't really matter right now. We're going to get picked up by a bird.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated. One day an undead shall be chosen.
Bird. And now we're dead. Wait, we were already dead. No, we're just kind of like... It's really funny if you actually like take a moment to look at this mini movie. Your character is essentially still in that static standing pose, just like in its feet, which is hilarious because this giant bird just picks you up and you're standing there like. Hey, Merson, glad of you to join us. I am definitely streaming this game. I might actually do the whole series actually because I like them, even though I will preface that I'm not great at them, but I do in fact enjoy them, and I have actually beaten the 3 main games in the series: Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Yes. We have our kindled bonfire, 10 Estus flasks. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna be a boring strengthsman, and we're gonna do a strength build because I want a chance of actually beating this game. Oh, hello. It's Fate of the Undead, right? Well, you're not the first, but there's no salvation here. I mean, I've already been hit like a couple times. Maybe a no death run, but you know, not a speed run. Not a speed run, because I do not know enough about the path to speedrun this game. I was talking to my friend earlier today at work, and he was informing me of some of the stuff they're doing, and it's impressive to think of the ways you can break this game if you really want to try. So that actually brings up a good question real quick. I do have humanity. If I become human... Oh, I already am human, okay. But I wasn't. I mean, I'm gonna try to be, but, you know, these games are known for ripping people apart, literally and figuratively. Firekeeper souls required. No, I actually do know a good deal about this game because I've played it, and I've beaten it at least once, and I've played through it a couple of times. So, like, I generally know what I'm doing and where I'm going. Like, I'm not being stupid and just going over this way because I'm like, oh, what's this cool area? No, like, I'm kind of have an idea of what I'm doing and where I'm gonna go for stuff. And, like, fighting some zombabs because Skellerman. Yep. Okay. gosh. Maybe not that great, but you know. Yep. There we go. Oof. Yeah, no, the skeletons are, you're not supposed to go that way. I will say that. You're not supposed to go that way. To start the game off, there is a specific direction you're supposed to go, and it's not over here. But I'm going over here for a very specific reason, and that is to pick up a couple items that I want before I really get into where I'm supposed to be going. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is just this. Alright, we want to go on the up path here. Winged spear, and can I get it? Can I get it? Hi. So I hand her. Okay. So now we run. Because I'm not supposed to be in this area right now. These enemies are intentionally difficult. Because you're supposed to come here much later after you've actually beaten one lord. I'm not sure if you've actually beaten a lord by the time you're supposed to go over there, but it's essentially a very late game area where you're going to essentially traverse through to get to another lord of the one of the lords of cinders. But what I did while I was over there, I just want to make sure these skeletons aren't still following me. Sometimes they like to hang out a little too long. I picked up a couple of weapons. So I picked up a Zweihander, which requires 24 strength and 10 dexterity to wield. And I picked up a Winged Spear, which requires 15 dexterity and 13 strength to wield. I can't hold either of them right now, so I'm sticking with my hand axe, but they are both really good things to have for when I actually start playing the game. Or once I start deciding what kind of build I'm going to do. Because this game is all about, like, how you want to do stuff. Hello there. Yes, hello. Petrus of the Thurland. Hey, Cactus Wife, how's it going? How was your evening?
Hello there. I realize that I have requested, but I also want you to know that it is not here. Take this. No, go ahead.
Gives you a single copper coin like an ass.
Oh, I have to await my turn. So what if I was to choose to put it that way?
Yes, I would love to learn some miracles.
And first,
Ooh, nice. I don't have a covenant, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and join you so you can teach me some stuff. Learn me a thing.
now, only their ultimate effectiveness.
Okay, I don't think I can actually, yeah, I can't afford anything right now, but heal is great when you can afford it. Yeah, shrug. So what's for dinner, Cactus Wife? I believe we're having tacos, but they only recently got finished, so I'm gonna have to wait until after I'm finished streaming. Makes me so sad. I just wanted tacos. Okay. Let's go sequence break a little bit. Wee. Do. And stealing some items. This is mine now. This is mine now. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay. So there's all of the stuff that I could really use from this area. Can I use the Morning Star right now? Heck yes I can. Which means I have a way to fight these zombies. Because, bludgeoning weapons make them kind of fall down and go, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And that gives you an opening to rip into them like they deserve. Yes. I don't appreciate your sass, sir. I just want to rip into you like you deserve. There. Get some. Yes. Good. Oh, I should probably actually do one more heal, because I think I'm within one-shotting distance right now. Okay. And a lot of people who plays the Souls games will tell you that the lock-on feature is a trap. It is. Don't use it. It's terrible. I just like it because I'm bad. Let's see. Is it 2 or is it 1 here? It's 2 of these guys. Okay. So the guys with the big swords are actually really scary, because their range is ridiculous, and they'll just kind of like roll at you with that sword in hand. Let's see if he'll do it right now. Yeah, there he goes. He just kind of like front flip rolls at you. Okay, here we go. That's the strategy. Two-handing weapons. Okay, and you're dead. These guys give less souls than I remember. I remember them giving a lot. But they are supposed to be like a stay away from here factor. They're not supposed to be good. They're not supposed to be useful. You're supposed to want to be away from them. So let's get all of our stuff back real quick, and we can go do some exploring. Actually, how much? Leveling 700, okay. I always forget how easy or hard it is to level in these games when it's just kind of like, oh, how much do you have now? So, the unfortunate part to that is there is no easy. You are stuck in the only difficulty category, which is hard. If you want an easy mode, though, I'll show you how you can cheese the game a little bit later. Yeah. There's honestly like a big push from people to get an easy mode into the game so that it's more accessible for people. But honestly, I think it would kind of ruin the experience, because the point isn't for it to be easy, it's for it to be fair but difficult. Sure, you can drink that. I'm just gonna kill you while you do it, dude. But this is definitely the type of game where you are rewarded for exploring and for being cautious. I love that. Just tap his foot. Okay, so that's all the baddies. There was an item down here, right? Yeah, there was. I just have to remember not to roll off cliffs. Rolling off cliffs is bad. It depends on your level of... It really depends on how patient you want to be. Because the game is fair in its mechanics, and it teaches you how it's played really easy. Like, this section right here. If, like any other RPG, you just kind of ran up those steps and ran at those guys, those two would come at you, and this guy would lob a firebomb at you and just straight up kill you. Like, you'd be dead in about 5 seconds. So the game teaches you to try and not just bull rush into situations. Like, it has its own... It seems... I don't want to say unfair, because it's not. Like, it's just a different way of teaching you the mechanics. Because the game is ruthless, definitely, but I wouldn't call it unfair. There's a couple sections, though, that are just outright poopy. Doorway. But yeah, it really just depends on like how much you're willing to put up with to learn the systems, because once you do, like, the game is not as difficult as it seems once you know what you're doing. Alright, and items. I don't want to go back, I want to go forward. Yes. And then this is nothing back here, I don't think. Okay. Yep. There we go. Okay. I forgot you could see them from here. So that's a trap over there. That is actually a literal pile of shit. And these guys just kind of hanging out, you know? A yuck, a yuck. The fun part about it, though, is if you know they're here, you can just kind of, say bye. Rubbish. Oh man. If I remember correctly, the description on rubbish is amazing. Rubbish with no value. Who in their right mind would bother carrying this around? Perhaps you need help. Game's just reading you for like your kleptomania. Having to pick up every shiny sparkly thing in the game. It's just like, why did you touch this? Why did you, like, what's wrong with you? I don't know, I just find that really funny myself. Because the game's just like, it rewards you for picking up all of these miscellaneous items, and then the one thing you find is just like, are you okay? Do you need assistance? Oh shit, oh shit. I rolled back into it, that's hilarious. Yep, hi. I mean, if you don't know it's there, it's a pretty okay trap. But if you know it's there, it's kind of like, what are you guys doing? Because that's the first time you've seen people, like, literally get up out or, like, climb up off the edge of something if you go down that way, which is a hidden path in and of itself. I can't make that. I always fall into this trap. There's some, like, precise angle you can jump from this doorway onto that one, and there's an item over there. That's not the intended way to get the item, though. You can get the item later. Yeah, you're a dragon. Hi. By the way, there's a dragon. We thought those were all dead. They're not. And now we have ramparts and crossbows. Also, ranged weapons kind of have homing, and it's total BS. Especially crossbows, apparently. Apparently crossbows just get, like, some extra, like, homing BS to them. Come on, shoot your shot. Thank you. That's a door. We're not going in there yet. We're gonna say hi to this fellow first. Oh. 2. Speaking of ranged attacks, so because my character is the Pyromancer, I actually have access to a fire spell right off the bat. So I can lob ranged attacks at people if I want, but personally, I don't really care for ranged attacks. Because in this game, the 2 forms of ranged attacks you get that aren't magic, I should say, because, like, I'll show you the magic real quick. Oh, hey! So, kind of is the answer. Kind of is the really shitty answer. There's 2 different kinds of ranged attack weapons. There are bows and there are crossbows. And then there's magic, which is its own big old pile of dookie later. Yeah, you're a guy. Don't sneak up on people. So crossbows do have a homing to it, but you can. Oh god, I almost attacked you. You're freaky as fuck, dude. But the only way to use a crossbow is to have the lock-on feature, is to be locked onto the enemy. And you will fire at the enemy if you're locked on. Bows, on the other hand, you can fire freely, but they have no aiming reticle. And when I find one, I will show you exactly what I mean. You seem to be a bit of a corpse. And you have a creepy laugh. I think I can actually buy... I don't need the residence key. Can I buy a bow from this guy? I can buy a short bow. For 1,000 souls, that's a ripoff. You're a ripoff. I don't want that. Physical defense 100, and that's 1,000 souls. Everything's 1,000 souls. I don't want to spend that much. Maybe I'll just kill you for your stuff later. Go and fall off a cliff. Wow. Great customer service. 10 out of 10 will be back. But yeah, so if you're trying to use an actual regular bow, it has no way to aim it. So you just kind of have to aim in the general area of what you're thinking and hope that you hit. Oh crap. There's a lot of that in this game. Just sounds generally unpleasant. Oh, right. Something else that I don't really care for, it just automatically equips anything in your item slots that you pick up. So if you pick up an item, you just get it. It's yours now. Have fun. 93 physical resistance. That's pretty good. I'm still medium rolling. Okay. So there's a lot of hidden mechanics in the game that it doesn't really describe to you too much. One of which is your encumbrance and how it affects your agility and your rolling. Because the heavier you are, the slower you roll. And rolling is one of the most important things in the game, because when I do this, I can go through things. Like, I can't get hurt right there, like the first 1 second of this. So, depending on how much weight of stuff that I'm currently carrying, though, like, stuff that I have physically on my body, I should say, it doesn't count if I'm just, like, carrying around 50,000... pounds of equipment. Is whatever I have equipped. I have enough to increase that by 2. I think that's enough for the winged spear, but I'm going to try it. Check it real quick. Winged spear. Oh, you need 15 dexterity. Never mind. No, that's enough for me to... Oh, he did give me the doll. Hilarious. But I need 10 faith to use it. Unfortunate. There it is. It requires 10 dexterity and 24. Okay. So, level up. I need 2 points in faith to use the heal spell if I want to go back and buy it, which I will eventually, so I'm going to do that for my levels. Oh, right. So, Merson, if you don't know, so the bonfires heal you, but they also reset the area. So it respawns any enemies that you've already killed in the area. So, like, this crossbow guy and this swords guy here are back. One of those other slightly unpleasant things. Although, to be fair, if they didn't come back, I wouldn't have any way of getting more experience. So... can't really complain. What I can complain about are these assholes. They're just casually lobbing bombs at me. Oh yeah, there's definitely some areas in the game later on that are very much intended for you to just kind of go to and set up a tent and have a good time. I haven't picked up anything, right? No. What is my encumbrance? Where is my encumbrance in this? God, game, you look terrible. 11 out of 51. Oh yeah, no. So it becomes more expensive to level up each time you gain a level, but you could literally sit here and farm the 80 souls this crossbow guy gives you until you're max level. It will take you forever, but you could do it. So like the only real motivation to doing that though, and not like just waiting until later in the game when it's more accessible, is the enemies you're gonna fight are gonna be a lot easier to beat, and that's about it. Oh goodness gracious, great balls of fire, get it, balls of fire. So these guys are rude because this is the only path leading to like progression, and they're just kind of continuously fireballing it. And you'll see when I run over here, I'm also gonna get set on by like 3 guys here, even though they're kind of not hard to fight. Especially this guy. You can just kind of walk around him. And the game has a backstab mechanic where if you are... Oh god, yes. Did I just find a battle axe? Did that really just happen? Oh, that's hot. Hell yeah. Oh, I love it. Okay. We're playing with gasoline now. But yeah, so the game has a backstab mechanic where you can walk around people, and if you're in, like, the small of their back, it will do an attack on them that does a whole lot of damage. Like, a whole lot of damage. And generic bat armor. Okay. Hey, you're not a mimic, are you? So there are chest mimics in this game. They're fucking terrifying. I will warn you when we get to the first one, because you will probably freak out a little bit, because they are terrifying. Like, they actually scare the crap out of me. I think I've only found one game where the mimics scare me more than Dark Souls mimics did the first time. See, I believe that wholeheartedly. Every game should have some sort of chest mimics, because I think it just makes for a better game, honestly. Okay, we're gonna take a swig off my go-go juice here, and then say hi to number 3. Do you have a better... No, it's still generally pretty slow. Okay. Like, any game that gives you the option of having physical chests, I feel like should have mimics. Oh god, I've heard that DLC is absolutely fantastic. I've actually not had the chance to try it, even though I have it. Because when PlayStation was doing their whole, oh, hey, we're giving everybody the Handsome Collection, I got it. Oh, hey, look, how's them firebombs, boys? Not so oh, they're still pretty firebomby. Okay. That was scary. I thought I just died. So it's really easy to just accidentally kill yourself off. Kill yourself just by falling randomly. Okay, there we go. Like through little holes like that in the architecture. And from rolling. See... I mean, I could definitely try both of them, but I feel like I would prefer one over the other, personally speaking. That might just be me, but... Alright, there's a guy up here. Die. Goodbye. Also, bodies ragdoll after you kill them. It's wonderful. If you find an enemy that, like, really pisses you off. Okay, I just want you. Yes, hi, hello. Nice to meet you. Goodbye. Oh, I actually kill you guys one hit. Ooh. And done. spears guy, so you're gonna be a little bit more difficult. So with that Borderlands DLC, does it give you the correct level character, or do you have to grind to get to that point? Because that was my big thing, was like I wasn't playing Borderlands that much, and what I did play of it, I was just kind of like meh. Okay, is this? Yeah, that's the first big bad. We're gonna. No. We're gonna go fight him. We're gonna go have a good old time. So we're gonna go have a fun time by first we're gonna eat all these humanities. Yeah, I am. Because I don't think I'm gonna die anytime soon. And I want to be human. Well, I actually have to be human, don't I? Wait, I can go to the bonfire and do that. God damn it, that means I have to fight all these guys again. It's worth it. So like I said, this game has a lot of hidden mechanics to it. One of it is the hollow and living mechanics. Gotcha. That does make sense, at least. That's nice, because that increased the accessibility of the DLC for them. So reverse hollowing. So the game doesn't explain much about this, but if you die, you lose your what's called humanity, and you become hollow. Essentially, you become a corpse. And then when you reverse your hollowing, you become human again. What this does is that 0.5 next to my health and stamina bar. Oh, and I just killed myself. Wonderful! There's the first death, everybody. That's probably how most of them are going to happen, sadly. Yes, no. I just wanna pick up the thing. Thank you. So what reversing hollowing does is it makes you human again, which is really the only aesthetic thing it does. So for each humanity I have, which is the one of those big bold number next to my HP and stamina gauge, it increases my item drop rate, because as you've seen, items can drop from enemies, and the more humanities you have, which is that number, the greater your drop rate is. You're rude, dude. So the problem with it is this game has a mechanic where other players can come into your game and just fight you. Straight up, they can just come in and fight you. So they can only do that if you're human, which is kind of the downside to being human. The upside to it being you get a lot better items, because things will actually drop items for you. And because this game has been out so long, people are kind of playing the newer ones. You don't see a lot of PvP anymore. Like, it definitely happens, but I doubt playing this casually that I will see a single player. Unless somebody, like, comes in specifically just to screw with me, which I would honestly find hilarious. 2... and 3. But the reason... Ooh, that was actually really good. Oh, those... I forgot those douchebag. That douchebag, apparently. Goodbye. Yes. And, this game series is definitely the People Are Dicks incarnate. Because... the third game is what's really popular for it right now, but in general, these games, like, people can just come in and fuck your day up. Just straight up, like, fuck your day up. So, I doubt it'll happen during my playthrough of this, but it is a mechanic in the game that, since I'm human, I can be invaded. Wait, I can actually just start off by doing this, even though it's not going to do much. So this is a Black Knight. They are some of the hardest enemies in the game. Generally what they do is they're placed in areas where there's good loot, but they, lore-wise, are part of Gwyn's knights that went to help him fight the dragons. And when they were fighting the dragons, their armor got blackened by the fire. I think they are canonically empty, but I don't remember in particular. But they're just kind of huge dicks. I just want to back off for a second, dude. Like 2 seconds. Thank you. Forgot this house was in there. Rude. Shit. The backing off continues. So there's a couple different ways that you can fight these guys. You can do it legitimately later on in the game. I tend to like to cheese them because they're really easy to cheese. And how you do that is a lot of the enemies in this game that are human sized can be backstabbed, which all you have to do is get behind them. Okay, you need to die real quick. Like that. Hey, Jimmy is here. How's it going? I assume that is Jimmy. Oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, there it is. But I wanted to become human again to fight him because their drops are some of the best drops in the game. Yep, big ol' rip there. No denying it. The rips are beginning. Oh, they've already began. It's already been a thing. Oh shit. That is a good point, Jimmy. I don't have anything to hydrate with. How am I supposed to hydrate without hydration? I should if somebody was nice, they would get me some hydration. If anybody was listening who is currently in this apartment. Just have to throw some casual shade to some of the viewers outside the door. Okay. But yeah, so generally trying to cheese those guys.
Alcohol or water?
Alcohol, girl. I mean, drinks will be coming to me. I don't have to move for this. It's a form of hydration. There are liquids entering my body. Oh, sorry. 2
Don't
seconds.
die.
There we go. See?
Hi, Jimmy!
Whoa. Another battle axe. But yes, so I tend to like to kill the Black Knight really early because he's got a cool ring behind him, which I like. But also I like seeing if I can get a drop off him because they have some of the best stuff in the game. Man, I'm having a decent drop rate just with not being human, so maybe I will not go back and humanize. I don't need to be a human to survive. Stab. Chunk. And you don't like to attack for some reason, so we're just gonna kill you. Okay. We drink the juice. I'm actually gonna see if any of this armor is better than what I'm wearing. Better defense. It's more weighty, but like that's fine. I haven't found any of you yet, and slashing and physical defense, but not thrusting. That's okay though. Yeah, now I look like a general's person. Woo. If you're really quiet, you can kind of sneak up on this guy just like this, but I prefer to just throw fire at him. That's another thing that you can do to cheese these fights. If you can bait him into attacking and sticking in that animation, magic does a lot of damage to these guys. And even though their armor is the best fire defense in the game, they don't like fire. So there's a Black Knight. He gave me a Titanite chunk for beating him, and nothing else. But I'll go ahead and go down here to grab the item that's behind him, which I believe is a blue Tearstone ring. We'll find out in just one moment. And there we go. Blue Tearstone ring. There we go. Boost defense while HP is low. He did. He gave me the satisfaction of exploding into weird mist. Although I would have liked his sword. Okay. And kick. Thanks, bye. You're rude. Oh, I'm not two-handing. That's a bad idea. This game definitely has a bunch of little surprises like that where it's just like, oh, by the way, kicks barrel down at you, or just stuff like that. Oh. Shit, I don't want to go that way. There's a really rude guy down there that I really don't want to fight right now. So I might fight him later, like once I get the next checkpoint. But right now, I'm just gonna avoid that spot. Is this the first boss already? Like, is that where I'm at? Huh. I thought it would have taken longer. I always forget how quick this first section is. So the first boss of this game is called the Taurus Demon. I'll turn the camera around to look at him, but I want to kill these guys up here because there's a couple guys that just kind of hang out. You are especially being a dick today. Taurus like the bull. You'll see in a second. Like I quite enjoy this fight, honestly. But it's because it's honestly pretty easy. So you'll see him jumping off his tower soon. Come on, I don't want to walk that far. There he is. That is the Taurus Demon. He's big and he does not like me as he rushes over here. But just like the first demon we fought, there's a very easy way to fight him. You just jump off the tower at him. Please let me off behind him. Damn it. Yeah, no, I don't like getting damaged by your feet, thank you. Oh crap, I'm heavy rolling now, that's why. So like I said, this guy isn't particularly difficult because his swings are so wide. If you kind of sit underneath him here, he just kind of doesn't do much. And there we go. So he's kind of a giant pushover. The first time you fight him, though, if you don't know those archers are up there, because both those guys are archers, and they're both assholes, they will just ruin your entire day. They will just sit there and they will go to town on you and you will not enjoy a second of it. But that was the second boss of the game. And now we're going down to an area. Oh yeah, hold on. we're fixing that because I don't like heavy rolling. There, that's good. So that's part of the encumbrance. If you notice, my rolls right now are a lot more wide and open. Don't give me it's locked. Whereas before I was kind of like rolling and then having to wait another second. Oh, it's this is the mascot of the game, Solaire. He is everybody's favorite guy, because he's a guy. He's also like the first and pretty much the only actual nice person you meet in the game. Everybody else is pretty rude to you. Just straight up pretty rude. But you talk to him a little bit here. He's staring off at the sun and what is an Orlando, which is an area I go to later. But you talk to him a couple times here, and he asks if you want to do some jolly cooperation. And essentially, he's part of a... Yes. Wait, sign soapstone? He is part of a system in the game where you can summon NPCs into boss fights to help you out with them. And pretty much anytime you see that, you should do it. Because if you don't, you are kind of effed. Okay, so we'll go back up here. See, I could have sworn... No, I get the key for this later. So we want to turn around right about now, I think. Yep, there he is. Oh, that's rude. Thought I would have had an extra second. So there's a dragon on this bridge. This is the dragon we saw before. He's an ass. So we will, really quick, which one of you has better fire? Oh, probably the freaking Hollow Knight shield. So he's just gonna kind of hang out on this bridge and breathe fire every once in a while. So we want to be not there. And here is our first, yes, here it is. Shortcut. So this goes back down to the bonfire that we have been using previously. There it is. It's all shiny and pretty. Now that I have time to level up some. Oh shit, did that just give me enough to use the Zweihander right away? Let's see. Yeah, it did. Sweet. Well, that's certainly a thing. So the Zweihander here is a really good weapon for strength builds. The general idea behind it being it scales really well off strength, and it's just this huge fucking sword that you can just go to town on people with. Kind of like that. The bad thing about it is it's super slow. And it lets you know it's super slow. Are you gonna come up here? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Come on. Yeah. So, we can go ahead and go back in here and head up. And I'm actually going to backtrack from up here to go to that door. Because I'm going to go fight that guy at least once, the one I was talking about. Show you guys the majesty of the dragon's tooth. That's fair. The problem is the things that you don't kill in one hit. Please don't fireball me. It's gonna fireball me. Yep. Sweet. Yeah, that dragon does not move. He just stays there, and he never leaves. Bird. Oh, it's only 900 souls. If I want to go fight the guy, it's better to go this way. Okay, so we're gonna do some running and slash. Okay. See, y'all need to calm down. There we go. So, the guy that I'm going to go have a fun talk with, his name is Havel. And Havel is kind of well known in these games for being huge. How did that not hit you? Thank you. And when I say huge, I mean like he is a giant walking wall. Like he has stopped being a person and he is just a wall. I'm only partially joking about that. Like, he gives you some of the best stuff in the game if you can kill him. The problem is killing him, because he is pretty hard to fight. But we're going to give it a good old once-over at least. There you go. Alright. This is going to be interesting. So we go down here, and downstairs is this way. And at the bottom of this giant round staircase is... unfortunately, there is no Kool-Aid Man class. That would be really helpful because this is... There's a lot of walls in this game, and this is definitely one of them. Hopefully I don't make a complete fool of myself, but here's Havel. As you can see, he's holding a giant, just fuck you weapon, and a giant shield, wearing giant armor, and a backstab. And that's Havel, everybody. So he's a lot of fun. He actually, even once you upgrade yourself quite a few levels, he still one-hits you like 90% of the time. He's just kind of that big. No, he's not really a fan of it, but to be fair, it's the only way to really fight. There's a strategy to fight him, but it's not fun. Because equipment loads, being one of those weird mechanics in the game, also affects how much fall damage you can take. So the general strategy to fight him is to walk up the stairs, run off the stairs, take a small amount of fall damage, and have him follow you and take a large amount of fall damage. Okay, where's the first guy? I know that he's around here somewhere. There we go. Thank you, please die. Okay, so this spot's fun. This is literally just like fall off the edge area of the level. There we go. Followed by rats. Nobody likes rats. And unfortunately, there's 3 of them. I promise there's 3. He's waiting. Where is he? There he is. Hiya, number 3. Again, those guys are a nice little trap if you walk in here and you don't know what you're doing. Because they have the poison side effect, which you have encountered 0 ways to counteract yet in this game. So they can just kind of walk up and poison you, and you will sit here and slowly die. And there is nothing you can do about it. Oh god, I'm making a mistake, aren't I? Yeah, I think I'm going up the place that I don't want to go up yet. Yeah, I am. Hello, second Black Knight. Will you follow me if I go back down the ladder? Because I would love that. It's also going to give me a quick second to re-equip my Zweihander. I don't think he actually jumps down here, unfortunately. But yeah, so this next area coming up here is like the first little stretch of actual inhabitation. There's not a whole lot of people who actually talk to in this game, but there are areas that are like habitated. Did perish? Oh god, I heard him. Hate that. You're dead. Just constantly watching my back. Black Knight shenanigery. Okay, and yeah, why don't you no. We're just gonna say no to all of that. And there we go. Oh god. I thought you weren't supposed to be activated until much later. Oof. Oh god. Hi, this is a boar. And he hurts. Can I just nope, can't get out of that corner. Sure. Okay, yes. Okay, that's fine. Yes, please go away. Jesus Christ. That guy's like alert box is supposed to be so small. That is so BS. Because you're supposed to be able to like go all the way up the right side and there's a catwalk to walk up there and you can clear out all the enemies. That actually bothers me a little bit. Because he's not supposed to be right there. But whatever. We'll just go back. It's not like it was that far anyway. Whoops is right. Ugh. See, this is the problem with this. Yeah, I'm making you come to me. Have fun. Bye. Bye. Oh crap, that's right, rats. No. Oh, thank God. I was worried for a second I killed myself by accident by kicking. Kicking is fun because it's literally just the attack button and forward and any weapon can do it. The problem is if you do that by accident, it kind of leaves you wide open for anybody to do whatever they want with you. And they will. The enemies are very unforgiving. Okay, I don't want you to come after me right now. Can I just get like you? Please and thanks. Oh hey, I even got the sword guy, which I'm totally okay with. Yeah. Okay. Reach. God, that is so wonky. I should definitely be able to hit him from there, but it's fine. So this is what's actually supposed to happen, is he doesn't see you if you go up this way, and there's a whole bunch of guys here who are just kind of hanging out and wanting to make your life not fun. Like that. The power of homing arrows right there. Bye. We're not dealing with that right now. Ah, jeez. Can you please just thank you. didn't he? Boop. And then Alluring Skulls. Yes, that's right. See if I can line this up right, because if I do it right... Nope, it wants me to do it straight ahead from here, doesn't it? So what those do is they attract enemy attention. And that's how you beat that thing without trying a lot. Oh god, I am just screwing everything up for a hot second. Whoa. That boar, weirdly enough, is considered a mini-boss because he does not respawn. He's just kind of done. Also, fuck this guy through this gate. Okay, so now we have a nice open arena, so I can go say hi to this humanity, and then I'll go say hi to the Black Knight up there. We're still slow rolling, which is not good. That didn't, no it didn't. Okay, so what do we have that's close to your damage? The battle axe, and that allows me to fast roll. Okay. Alright, so take 2 on a big silver meanie here. Whoa! Yeah, hi. Okay. This one's got a great sword, by the way, which is bigger than a regular sword. We're just gonna wait here and wait for him to come down. 'Cause sometimes he likes to kind of de-aggro if you go too far. Kind of like last time. Okay, you should have some big ridiculous swings, right? Crap. I mean, that is very much what this is. Yeah, I'm gonna get right up here, so it's an awkward angle for you. Oh god. Yeah, I'm just like 2 seconds, thank you. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, no, there's no chill to this guy. Like, he lightly grazes you with his sword, and it's a full-on, like, full thrust. And I am out of juice and can't dodge. Alright. Yeah, it is not recommended to fight them this early, by the way. I'm just doing it because I like fighting them. I should probably actually level up my health a little bit before I do that, though. It would be the smart thing to do, at least, which I'm not that smart, so. Oh, crap, that's right. I have to kill you guys again. Yeah, bye. You don't kill him one hit? What a bad weapon. Okay. Come on. Oh gosh. Fall. 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 There quickly switch you to... It's not you, I can use it's you. Oh, by the way, if you ever want to get into this game but you don't really know how, buy the bow and shoot that tail about 100 times. If you're having any problem with accessibility in this game. Because if you cut off that dragon's tail, it turns into a really broken early game weapon called the Drake Sword. And the Drake Sword ruins people. It absolutely devastates a lot of the enemies in this game and makes it a lot more accessible if that's what you're looking for. But I would not recommend like getting too used to it, because it only makes the early game easier. Everything else in the game it makes super difficult because it gets you used to using something that's going to be really bad later on. And like a lot of the use in this game is getting used to an item. Alright, here we go. And was that enough? Apparently not. That was enough though. Yep, chase me, chase me. Oh crap. Well, forgot that you guys are back. Whoops. Well, this just became a lot more difficult. Oh man. Dark Souls. Oh, that was pretty great, actually. It's more like die and learn, but, you know, same difference. Yes, yes, die and learn. Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. Take 2. Take 3. Take 4. Take 4. Wow, I'm feeling personally attacked by this guy. Bye. Did a lot more than he should have. Hiya, rats. Okay, there we go. The rats are dead. Everything is back to where we were. So fun other little tidbit. The game continues running even if you're in a menu. So everything that's out here that's trying to kill me will continue to try to kill me while I'm in a menu. Dark Souls gives 0 fucks. Yeah, come on. See, I just want my souls back. Like, you guys can do whatever you want. 'Cause that's like 2 levels right there. But, shouldn't get very attached to that, because that's probably not going to last too long. Yeah, can you please come over here a little bit? Okay. There we go. Okay, now we're almost back to fighting mode. Or I'll just die. Alright. Maybe we'll just skip fighting this Black Knight until we come back later. It's probably the smarter place we can actually get to some sort of gameplay. Especially since this is a very vicious cycle of the game where it's just kind of like, die, go back, try to do it again, die some more, go back, try to do it again. Like, it doesn't really make it easy. You know what? No, it's this. We're gonna switch you for you. I'm just gonna do that for ease of use for the moment. It's also really easy just to walk off this place. Like, really easy. Come on, you know you want to. Goodbye. Okay. Rats. Rats. There we go. Oh, weird. I think it disconnected me from chat for a second there. Hopefully nothing important happened while I was away. Okay. Big no. Yeah, and then you're gonna charge at me. There we go. And there we go. Okay, that's better. So I don't actually have to kill any of these guys. I don't have to kill anything in this game, to be fair. Every enemy that isn't a boss is technically, damn it. I hate those guys so much. Okay, we're just gonna hang out for a second. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, pretty much everything that isn't a boss, you don't technically need to fight, so... If it respawns, it will kill you multiple times. I mean, it is not necessary, but... I mean, there's no reason not to clear out your way, because otherwise it's going to be a giant slog every time you're trying to get back to an area. Okay. I think there's more rats. Oh no, there's just this guy, leading to a very obvious trap. Yep, yep, yep. I love that. Again, just one of those little things, if you haven't played the game, it's just like, oh hey, by the way, there's a whole bunch of them here, and now they're on top of you. Like this guy. And this guy. And it's all really rude. There we go. Alright. Let's see what we get here. The mystery key. Hilarious. It says it's a mystery, but literally if you go to it, it's like, purpose of this key is unknown, open, appears to be a basic prison cell. Oh no, that one actually is a mystery key. There's one you get later on that it's called something really generic, like basement key or like underground key or something like that, where the item description tells you exactly what it is, but if you don't read the item description, you're kind of screwed. Because it's literally like a plot important item. They're just kind of like, oh, by the way, if you decide to read this, otherwise, have fun. Darn it. I don't think what's over there is even worth me going through the trouble of it, but like, it's shiny, I have to have it. Hurrah. Oh. Large soul of a lost undead. So, more experience. Wonderful. Alright. only way to go is up. Up, 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 up. And we get to a fog gate. So the fog gates generally act as two different things. They act as transitions into new areas or transitions to boss areas. Oh, right. Oh, shit. That's right. Can I come up on you quietly enough? Yes! Oh, Baldur Knights. They are annoying. Especially if you haven't experienced anything like this before. Of course you do, you dick. Because they are very fast and they will defend against you. They actually have a riposte too, which is scary. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, heal a little bit. Soon enough we'll be getting to our next bonfire, so we don't have to worry about backtracking so far. But I hate all these small hallway areas because it means I can't use my big sword that I sunk all of that strength into to use. So it's like, cool, the item that I totally wanted to use to do this, I can't use to do this. That's just you. There we go. Doot, doot. And nothing else. Cool. Okay. So, dude won there. Yeah, come on. Really? You're just gonna kinda hang out? Oh, crap. Yup. Here we go. Time to die and learn some more. Come on, one more hit. Thank you. These guys are actual giant dicks. What do you give me? A Titanite shard? Alright. There we go. So yeah, the game definitely starts you out rough. Just a whole lot of back attacks and traps and people just trying to give it to you. Even just like this. This is such a trap right here. So over in that little courtyard over there is a whole bunch more enemies. And they are not nice. They are not happy to see you. And they are very happy to tell you that. Okay. And you go down. Goodbye. What do you give me? Titanite shards. Titanite shards are upgrade materials, which we're going to find our first blacksmith over here, so that's a great thing to have. But they let you make your weapons better, so that your weapons are better. And to be frank, like, your weapons are more important than your stats in the game, to be honest. Because you can have terrible stats, but if you have the right weapon, you can do a lot of stuff. We have a big imposing gate to look out on. And before I level up any, I'm gonna go get some upgrades. Well, hello. You must be a new arrival. Okay. So I would like to reinforce my Zweihander. Takes one Titanite shard, and 2 Titanite shards. Special number required. Yeah, so I can't do any of the fun stuff like make a flaming giant sword or anything, but oh, neat. know in the later series they give you the option to doing this all at once, but yeah. Learn gesture. Hurrah. It's a good gesture. It's nice. It's fun. Let's talk to him for a little bit. They never betray you. So let's see. I can purchase Titanites for 800 a pop. I think if I buy 2 of them, I have just enough to do one more upgrade to my sword. Because he charges 800 per upgrade, yes. Sweet. So... Fuck, that's a direction that I'm not gonna go right now. Yeah, so about this game, it has a lot of branching paths that it's just kind of like, oh, you could totally go here. What's over there? Don't you want to know? I don't want to know. I know already, and I don't want to know. I don't need it. I don't need it. So we're gonna go ahead and enter the cathedral instead. Well, once we kill these guys, because nobody likes archers. You're a dude. Okay, you did not drop anything. There we go. Much better. So here we are. We are in this cathedral, and we have big ol' knight guy over to this side, and you can't really see them, but there's actually 3 of them, little knight guys over there. So here's Bigums. Who actually takes a lot of damage just from me whacking him with my sword. I cannot backstab you, but you die in a second hit, so get fucked, loser. We also have Mr. Candlestick up top here, who's big and rude and likes to shoot magic at us, and we don't like magic. But we have our first Firekeeper soul. I wonder whose statue this is. I bet there's actually like lore behind this that I don't know about. But so the Firekeepers in this game are like the forces keeping away the darkness, essentially. They are the only things that are holding back the world from just becoming ruinous and barren and all that. But the other big point to it is when they kindle a bonfire, it helps to keep insanity off of everybody around the area. By the way, this is another shortcut back to our starting area, which I love because this bonfire is kindled, which means that it gives me 10 uses of my Estus Flask instead of the normal 5. So, I like this. Do I have? Nope, don't have enough for level up. That's fine. Oh, I didn't know I could actually kindle that again. That's hilarious. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna check chat because it gave me this weird welcome to chat message again. I just want to make sure that it's actually live. Yeah, no, it still seems to be live. Okay. Well, I figured I would just check. So let us continue. Oh, I think I do have enough to buy the heal spell, though. Nope, it's 4,000. Never mind.
Do you think?
Okay. So let's go back upstairs and talk to Mr. Dancy Candlestick guy with our giant greatsword and our weird mask. Later, Big Bird, later. And keep on rolling. Woo, rolling slowly, that is. So we travel up the stairs. Oh god, I one-shot these guys with this. That's hot. Is this just gonna be a low mobility, high damage build? I think that's what's gonna end up happening. Okay. Oh wow, you have some range on you, dude. No, we don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Oh jeez. Yeah, no, I would like to roll that way, please. Thank you. Okay. Now where are you? Are you literally just sitting there and spamming that one spell? Oh, good. I killed him in one hit. Whoops. I forgot how good this sword actually is. Okay, so I don't think there's any more enemies around, but don't quote me on that. There might be somebody hiding inside of like a barrel or just kind of just waiting to screw my day up. Like this Baldur Knight up here. Thank you, goodbye. I'm surprised he actually didn't hit me somehow. Like hilariously enough. Oh, I know where I am. I know exactly where I am. F. Big ol' F to that guy. We are at another lore location where we're gonna find a new friend. He's very friendly. He does the friend thing. Let's meet our new friend. God, I'm so used to killing this guy up here. It's gonna be weird to actually say hi to him. Hello! Still human, are you? Could you help me? See, I am stuck without recourse. So this is our mystery keys use. Yep. So he's gonna come join us at Firelink in a little bit, and he's interesting. See, everybody, when I first started playing this game, everybody told me to kill that guy because he gives you a really powerful ring, and apparently he is better dead than alive. But I'm gonna let him live for a little bit. I'm gonna let him hang out and progress his own personal story for a little bit, because it is, from what I hear, pretty interesting and pretty satisfying. Oh crap, do I want to go become human real quick? Because this is the boss right here, and I don't really need Solaire to fight it, but like, it'd be cool. No, that's a lot of backtracking just for like 5 minutes of fight. But these guys are pretty cool. These are the gargoyle. And they are sweet. They actually introduced something really cool in this game, which are enemies with tails. It's supposed to be the first thing that you fight that you can actually cut off its tail. It's technically the second you interact with, but you're not supposed to touch the dragon. But yeah. This is one of the bosses that comes up, and he has a removable tail where if you hit his tail enough, you get a cool-ass axe out of it. But you have to be able to actually get around behind him and not die. Yes. And this is the gag of the thing, is this guy has a buddy that shows up after a little bit. And his buddy is a real douche. You're the buddy, right? Yes. Because he just kind of breathes fire everywhere. And it takes up like half the arena. They both do, actually. And there's a good amount of like movability that you lose just from him existing. And then you have to deal with two of them. Oh gosh, oh gosh. So much fire. Oh good, that's the extra down. So what I want to try to do, god damn you, is hit this guy. Oh no, that was the real one, okay. See, I was really interested in the Switch remaster trailer for it. I really wanted it, because I hadn't played this game in so long, and it was kind of like trying to justify pulling out my laptop to play it again. Which was kind of silly, considering the Switch is so more easily usable. Oh, wow. I really just did that, okay. Whoops. Well, at least that gives me a chance to get the axe again. Oh, shit, that's right. This is the last place I went to. That's fine. There's a shortcut anyway. It's faster, actually. But yes, I really do like the look of the remaster, and I'm like, if my computer now wasn't good enough to play it like this, I would probably just get it for the Switch and play it on that. Because it honestly would look a lot better and probably play smoother. But I already own the game, I already own all the expansions, so like it seems kind of redundant to get the whole thing again. That being said, I would probably die a lot more to it because I'd be playing it all the time, like everywhere. Okay. So how many of these fools do I have to fight again? Do I have to fight Mr. Candlestick again? Nope, he's gone permanently. That's fine. Alright. Yep, here we go. So there's one down. I forgot I actually didn't go outside in this area first. Crap. Crap. I am okay with that as long as I can get this in before he walks up to me. Oh, bye. Also, hey, Shakespeare. Thank you for joining me in my fun little playthrough of Dark Souls here. I'm glad to have people actually hanging out in the chat and chatting it up a little bit. It's enjoyable. I feel like I'm... No. It was the guy that was inside that I missed. Okay, that's fine. Whew. And I'm just, this is a very casual playthrough, so, don't expect any speedrun strats or anything, but yeah, we're just playing through to relive some old memories. I'm thinking of doing, well, I'm definitely going to be beating this game, because I love playing them. But thinking of doing the series as a whole, and maybe some of the spin-offs, like Bloodborne, or I don't own Sekiro, so, oh crap, I forgot about you. But I don't own Sekiro, so I wouldn't be able to play that until I get it. But I do have the other one, which I'm having a trouble remembering what the name of it is. The samurai, not the ninjas. Okay. Oh crap. Game is hard when you build no HP. Please don't roll that way. Okay, we're just gonna do that real quick. Please stop. I hate you guys. Why do there have to be so many of you? There we go. That's what we're looking for. Alright, let's get back to these gargoyles, because, that was pretty ridiculously embarrassing. Just dying with the last sliver of the last one alive. It's actually kind of hilarious. Let's get up here. Let's ring this bell. Let's get to it. Let's make some progress. Dang it, I forgot to become human again. Oh well, Solaire, you're gonna have to come later. Yep. Do. We roll away. We're gonna do this just in case and this just in case. Oof. That hurt. That hurt too. Can you stop doing all of these like really heavy attacks? I'd really appreciate it. There it is. Okay. Crap. Yep. Oh, number 2's here already. Okay. Oh, his health bar is literally covered up by me gaining the gargoyle axe. That's hilarious. I am trying not to die. But, I mean, it is kind of the name of the game, is die a lot. Right now I'm just kind of like running. Okay, can you all stop breathing so much fire? It's really frustrating. Oh gosh. Item pickups. Woo! Alright. Well, that's a thing that happened again. With that, I'm actually going to take a small break because I need to use the bathroom. So, we are going to use one of these cute little transition screens here, and I'll be back. Yes, it is. And we are back. Oh, hold on. Now we're back. Okay. One more big long trek up there. We'll see how we fare. Man, I'd be really disappointed if I lost all those souls at this point. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? Probably the smartest thing. We're gonna become human. Because that is gonna help us out a lot. And since this is the one bonfire that can let me do it right now. So, like I was saying earlier, the benefit of being human is, outside of a lot of the boss arenas, there are summon signs where you can summon NPCs to help you fight. Back when this particular, since this is Dark Souls 1, back when this one like first got ported to the PC, you could put player signs too, and you would see a lot of those, but this one isn't as heavily played anymore, especially since 3 was, well, good. Really good. Probably shouldn't be doing this because I can fall out of that side. But let's go fight some guys. Hopefully not die, because that would be very discouraging. There we go. Goodbye. Would love some more Titanate shards from these guys to drop, because I like upgrading stuff. Okay, we're gonna do the stupid thing. Okay, hey, we successfully made it by without attacking any of them. Good, because attacking them's annoying. It's not there, so it must be up here then. Here it is. So here's our boy Solaire, who's gonna help us fight these gargoyles. Because I'm just getting wrecked by one of them alone after I killed one of them. Excuse you. Wow, that was incredibly rude. I forgot these guys could climb ladders. I thought they were completely... No, Solaire, please don't die. Solaire, please, we haven't even entered the boss. Please get back up here. Pretty please, thank you. That would have been so disappointing if he just like noped out. Okay, so we have the gargoyle tail already, so oh, hilarious. He has his tail back, so I could get the whole thing again if I really wanted to. Youch. So, the one downside to summoning people in to the fights is generally the bosses gain more HP from what I'm aware. But it's not usually big enough of an issue for it to, like, for you not to do it. Wow, I was just getting everything off that fight. I'm pretty sure I got, like, every drop he had. Thank you, Sunbro. Hey, look at that. Super easy. Like, who even was that gargoyle? Okay. And here we go back upstairs. Yeah, GG. I mean, it definitely helps when somebody's taking all the hits for you, which Solaire is particularly good at. I look forward to using him later on during the Ornstein and oh god, it would be great to just jump off the cathedral at this point, wouldn't it? Yeah, during the Ornstein fight later, I look forward to using him to split up that nonsense, because nonsense it is. well, there's Objective 1 finished in the game. Now we just have to go down for Objective 2. Which is not all that terrible right now. Okay. Sure, you guys don't want to come alive and start attacking me? You know, I could fight a couple more gargoyles. We're just gonna walk back inside, go down this ladder. I love how they like precariously make these ladders just high enough where if you just walk off it, you'll probably die. Just fall straight to the bottom and die. It's a very FromSoft move. Oh, right, this guy. Oswald of Karim, the Pardoner. I will learn your gesture, though. Well, what is it? Yes. Goodbye. So he is a game mechanic in the game that if you end up killing any of the NPCs, which you can kill everything in this game, but if you kill the NPCs, or if you even just hit them once, or twice I think it actually takes, but if you hit them, they will become mad at you, and if they become mad at you, they won't forgive you until you seek absolution from that guy. Which is a big old pain in the butt, because he's like all the way up in a tower in a boss room, like so weirdly placed and like unobtrusive. It's just a really weird spot to put something like that, where that could be a really important thing if you hit like, oh, I don't know, the guy right outside the Firelink Shrine, which you very much cannot beat early on. And then he just gets really pissed at you and goes, cool, I'm going to attack you from now on. And you get screwed. Like, respawn, die, respawn, die, respawn, die. It just seems like a really weird spot to put that kind of thing. But we're going to head back to our bonfire here. And instead of leveling up with all of these wonderful, glorious souls... Actually, no, I am just going to level up with it. I don't need to do the other thing yet. 1 point of faith, vitality, endurance. Let's get another point of vitality. Make ourselves a little bit healthier. And then we will go downstairs in a little bit, and we will fight the Titanite Demon, who's really big and really angry. But first, we have Onion Knight. We have to come say hi to. He's a big old onion. Oh. Sigmir of Katarina. I should say. Just won't budge. If I were just like randomly nonchalant he is about it, he's just like, you know, oh, I'm not trying to solve the issue, I'm just kind of sitting here and waiting for this gate to open. It's very interesting. He's a character. He is definitely a character. There's a lot of fun NPCs in this game that you just kind of run into and you're like, what is your deal? But we have a fight to do, and that's with a big old demon down here who likes to shoot lightning. Do I? No, I didn't. Yep. Where is it? It's that back leg that I want. Heal before he shoots lightning. Oh no, he's just gonna try and stab. Oh, awkward. There we go. I think it's right here. There's this weird spot on these guys that, like, that's the only attack that they can use to hit you. And I like that kind of abuse in boss fights. No, fuck. Okay. Well, nice enough. The shrine for this one's right upstairs, so he's a really easy boss to just keep on bashing your head against until you beat him. But, he is, funny enough, a roadblock to the next area that we need to go to, so we're just gonna kick the crap out of him. I think sorcery. I think he's actually pretty strong to fire, but we're still gonna try it out just to make sure. And if not, we'll go back to the good old whack him in the face with a sword tactic. If I could actually hit him with this fire attack. And no, it doesn't really do a lot of damage, but it is long range, so I'll use the 8 of them on him. Not that long. Holy shit. Keep forgetting how tough these guys are. It's actually a fun little detail. It shows the item that it's showing in the description page there is actually the thing that he drops. So his lightning is not scary at all. You can just casually walk around it. Okay, I must be like just barely not rolling at the right time, but I'm just gonna walk on past you for a quick second. Oh god. Okay, no, it's just him. Okay. For a second I thought I'd activated a plant or something. Do. God, he's at a weird angle right there, but I just can't get in the right spot. Yes, shoot some lightning. Sure. Can you shoot another? And 2. Wait. You're supposed to be dead. F. You were supposed to be dead. Demon Titanite. Okay, so he is another, like, technical mid-boss that he just dies forever. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and heal, and, we've actually been going for a couple hours. I might just call it there tonight. First bell's rung, we have a couple thousand souls, you know, just a good old start to a casual playthrough. Alright, so yeah, I think we are gonna call it there. Thank you all for joining me. It's been a blast. I really enjoyed playing this game, so there will be more of it. At some point, my friend will probably come and join me because he knows a lot about the lore and he really wants to talk about it. See, Merson, I would love to try Borderlands 2 with you. The problem is, for some reason, the Handsome Collection has this weird glitch to it. At least the PSN version that I have has this weird glitch to it where the multiplayer will just stop working. Like, your character will get locked out of multiplayer, and I don't know what causes it, but it happened to me and it just turned me right off of the game. So, like, I would definitely be down to like making a new character and seeing if it would work, but it was just being such a pain in the ass because of this weird glitch of it. So, but yes, I will definitely be hitting you up. I mean, I'll like 90% probably be seeing you this weekend anyway, so we can definitely talk about it and figure something out, dude. But yeah, I am going to get on up out of here and go eat some food. So y'all have a wonderful night, and thanks for chatting up. We will see you next time. Pew pew, transition screen.